So before Peter asks John to ask Jesus, I'm going to have Jesus' other statement from Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Matthew, and he answered and said. Mark, and he answered and said to them. Luke just has that response. Matthew, he that dips his hand with me in the dish. Mark, it is one of the 12 that dips with me in the dish. The same shall betray me. It is one of the 12 that dips with me in the dish. Either the confirmation at the beginning, it is one of the 12, and then the explanation, that dips with me in the dish, or it's the explanation, he that dips with me in the dish, then the confirmation, the same shall betray me. The first part in Matthew and the second part in Mark that agree, but the first or the last, I don't know if I can have both. It is one of the 12, both, that dips with me in the dish. Matthew, the same shall betray me. Now, I think the way Mark has it makes more sense, because in Matthew it's kind of like a riddle. He that dips his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. Well, which one of the 12 is that? It's all of them. It's like it's just adding to the mystery. But if I don't know which he actually said between Matthew and Mark, it makes more sense that he would say the words in Mark. One of the 12 that dips with me in the dish. It's just reiterating what he said before. It's one of you. You know what? If I leave off the it is, which is actually in italics in Mark, so that'd be perfectly fine, to just begin with one of the 12 that dips with me in the dish, then it would make sense to have that statement from Matthew. The same shall betray me. So it would read, one of the 12 that dips with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. That's kind of weird. One of the 12 that dips with me in the dish. If I had just shall betray me would work. But the same... Oh, how about this? This would be kind of weird. What if I say one of the 12, then have the same in that location? One of the 12, the same that dips with me in the dish, meaning one of the 12, you. The same that dips with me in the dish, you shall betray me. Yeah, because I have to have one of the 12 added information that dips me in the dish, then continue as if it was just one of the 12 shall betray me. Because it wouldn't work to say one of the 12 the same shall betray me, but one of the 12 shall betray me. That works. So I'd have to move the same to somewhere else, and I think that's the best place for it. The same that dips with me in the dish. So I'm going to do that. One of the 12 from Mark. One of the 12. Matthew. The same Matthew that dips. Okay, Matthew has his hand with me in the dish. Mark is just that dips with me in the dish. His hand is added to Matthew. So that dips is both. And then Matthew, his hand is added, but his is in italics. Now with me is both. In the dish, that's both. And then just from Matthew, shall betray me. Matthew reads, the Son of Man goes as it is written of him. Mark, the Son of Man indeed goes as it is written of him. Luke, and truly the Son of Man goes as it was determined. I think I like having and truly at the beginning. Oh wait, no. And truly or indeed, they're equivalent. So I'm going to choose between them. And truly the Son of Man goes, or the Son of Man indeed goes. I don't want to have them separate. And truly the Son of Man indeed goes. Maybe I could have them combined at the beginning. And truly indeed, the Son of Man goes. Yeah, I think that's the only way it'll work. Indeed, to be right after truly. The Son of Man goes is all three. Matthew, as it is written of him. Mark, as it is written of him. Luke, as it was determined. So as it is all three. Only Luke has was determined. Maybe I can have both. It would be determined by God first, before it was written. So as it was determined and is written of him. So I'd need an and. So maybe I can use the and from the beginning instead of and truly indeed. So I'm going to remove the and then use it here. And is written of him. Matthew and Mark. But woe to that man by whom. That's all three. Matthew and Mark. Matthew, the Son of Man, is betrayed. Mark, Son of Man, is betrayed. Luke, he is betrayed. I can see why Luke would put the he. You don't need to repeat who this person is. The Son of Man, that's the subject. Goes as it was determined, and is written of him. But woe to that man by whom he is betrayed. It's simpler to just have he. It's quicker. Gets right to the point. You don't need to repeat the name. I would prefer having just he, but Matthew and Mark both have an additional mention of the Son of Man. So I think I might just have to put that just for majority witness sake. Yeah, I'll go with the majority witness. The Son of Man. Matthew, Mark. Is betrayed. It's all three. Matthew continues, it had been good for that man if he had not been born. I don't like that at all. It had been good for that man. Mark, good were it for that man if he had never been born. Oh, that's a little bit better. I still don't really like it. Luke, nothing. So I have those two to choose from. Good were it is a lot better. So I'm just going to go with that. If they would have just changed that word to better, that would have massively improved the grammar of both of these sentences. It had been better for that man if he had not been born. That would be great. Mark, better were it for that man if he had never been born. That would have been fine as well. But I'm not retranslating. I'll just go with Mark. Good is in both. Were is only Mark. It is both. For that man, if he had, that's both. Matthew has not been born. Mark never been born. Never is stronger. I'm going to go with that. Been born is both.